going on? This is Alan Brown, aka Bully the Kid, and this is Base Hang 110? Yeah, 110. Thank y'all for actually pulling up. I just looked over there. That's where the camera used to be. So yeah, so now we doing it here. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Uh, Let me go ahead and bring in the usual suspects, and I'll bring them in no particular order. Let's bring in Prop. Y'all know him. Y'all know him, man. He's always here. He's always solid. He is the natural bass lover, and we love him
Yes,
for it. You know what I'm
all
saying?
that.
Yes. Yeah, he has a few hitters in his
Few,
collection. You know what I'm saying?
few.
So,
Good evening, sir. Good evening,
yeah, man.
chat.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Need to get off in that chat in just a little bit, but let me bring the next crazy guy to the stage. He dropped in, and it's been different. It's been good, but it's been different. So, Travis, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Oh, it's lovely every day. I pinched my SI earlier today, so sitting is
Oh,
nice. But it
oh,
comes with getting old.
yeah. I guess I get it. Uh, it's better than not getting old. Um,
Because then you're dead.
Last person to the stream is a guy that he's different, man. That's all I can say.
Yeah,
Floofenheimer. What's going
that's
on,
about
bro?
right. Hello.
But in a weird roundabout way, aren't we all a little bit different?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
true. It's
yeah,
not
but
about how different you are. It's about the friends you made along the way, or some bullshit
That's
like that.
perfect. That was so poetic.
or
Or
yeah,
some
or some
bullshit.
bullshit. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. Anyway,
Something that sounds inspirational or whatever.
Some bullshit like that.
yada yada yada. I play
I
bass
like how
sports.
when you said that, Siri popped up. Here's what I found.
Oh, inspiration.
Do not
That's
click
just
that
my
link,
face.
bro. Do not click that link. Yeah, man. So base hang. Nothing has really happened in the base world. A lot of actual life has been lifing. That's why I haven't been. I didn't drop a video this week. Um,
I feel
Oh,
that.
dude, me too.
yeah, I do need to go ahead and edit a video to drop tomorrow, early in the morning, so y'all can do your thing and Memorial Day and all that good stuff. But today was running. I was up at 5 cooking. Set it on the had the pellet smoker, had everything going. Went did the church gig, came back at like 12:30, sprayed it, flipped it, let it run again, started hitting sides like it was pandemonium. Like,
Doing it,
that
but you're doing it right.
wife had to go to work, so
That's tough.
I got the babies, and they are having a ball. I had to kick them downstairs. Just don't tear up my house. Don't touch my refrigerator or pantry. That's all I got to say to you. Anyway, so that's where we at. The rest of the week, I was playing gigs and stuff, man, which is cool to be back in the mix. I really need to stop looking at it. The camera's not there. Is that? Anyway, so what's on y'all docket? What y'all got going on?
Oh, dude, I missed last week and I totally forgot why. I was doing something though. Oh, right, I was changing the oil in cars, in my
Oh,
car and Sarah's car, helping Sarah with their car.
okay.
Um,
How's the truck?
and truck. I'm not home yet, but when I get
Say it
home,
again.
I'll probably change the oil in my truck. I'm not home
Okay.
yet,
Oh, it's in
but
Cali.
yeah, it's in SoCal. I'm going back to SoCal, so I changed the oil on the ship box mobile, and I'm gonna take that all the way back home. So should be good.
Wait, so you gonna drive the car you have now
Yep.
down there, park that one,
Y-
bring the truck up here?
No,
What's going
my
on?
truck's from 1967, Bully. If you think it can make 1,000 miles, that's giving it a lot of credit.
That's 1,000 miles to Colorado.
Oh yeah, from where
I
I
didn't know
live
that.
to where I currently live, it's 1,000 miles.
I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
West
All right,
Side's
so what you
big.
bringing? What are you going? Are you flying there?
No, I'm driving, but I'm taking my Chevy Sonic Econobox
Oh, okay.
thing.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll take all of
and
4 ounces of gas.
3 spritzes
I mean, yeah,
for 50
yeah.
miles.
Honestly, it's pretty good.
Yeah, you just kind
But
of just drive
it will take
slow.
6. I'll probably be like this time next week. I will be in California, and I'll try to attend base hang in California if possible, but probably not.
I mean,
Um,
it'd be cool if you did, but I get it.
it would be funny. It'd be funny if I did it in my truck and just turned it on and it just went. You just couldn't hear me. All you hear is the truck.
Bully sits
Like-
there and starts getting angrier. I can hear that it's carbureted.
Yeah.
That's
Actually-
not a fuel injector.
I don't know why you would think I get upset at that. I like carbureted cars.
Yeah, it's
I don't know
about
how to
according
tune
to
it.
Because
Google
the
Maps,
last
it's
time
about,
you were a little unhappy about the not fuel injecting the truck.
Oh yeah, I wanted you to switch it to a sniper. Yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
makes life easier, but all said and done, man, there's something about this could break down at any moment that just gets it going, you know?
Mhm.
When it's
It's
running
something
good,
real.
it's running
Until
good.
it stops going, and then it doesn't get
Yeah.
you going
That's
anywhere.
where I was going.
That is true.
When it's getting,
Unless you got to top of a hill, then you can get a little farther.
Yeah, tad bit. Throw it in neutral.
Yeah.
Let it
Heck
go.
yeah.
So, but to go from my current residing to Southern California, it's about 1,070 miles. According to Google, it's about 15 and 3/4 hours.
Oh, that you can
and-
make that in a day if you're from the
Yeah,
Midwest.
but there's mountains he has to go past.
Nah, dude, it's 13 if you're good at driving. Thank God I'm a good driver.
All right.
If you load up a Waze, you might get there faster.
It's 15 if you're normal. It's 13 if you're good.
Okay.
It's 10 if you accept the challenge.
It's 10 if you don't get caught.
All right. Prop, what you got going?
Well, the one base related thing I had like this week was I brought my ATK to get fixed because there was something up with the blend knob where if I flipped it all the way to the humbucker, it would completely lose signal.
To what?
Just nothing. I would
Oh,
get
you
no
got a
signal.
loose wire, baby.
Well,
Loose wire on the toggle.
whatever was wrong with it, it's not an issue now, and it's so good.
Ooh.
Why you keep doing that to me? Man? Like,
And also, that is like a spoiler, I guess,
what is
for
that?
something. We'll talk about it next week.
He's got a naturally blue wood guitar coming.
Oh, well, that would be.
You bought an offbeat.
How did you know?
I nailed
What?
it. I nailed it. I nailed it. I'm so good.
Well,
It's a blue
no.
strap. You wanted a natural wood base, but what's natural wood but color dyed offbeat?
No, this is one that grows blue. Very, very rare.
Hold
Ah,
on.
true.
Well, we can
It's a
talk about
Smurf
it
tree.
next
Nah,
week.
man. Nah, you said you want to show it. I want to see
Nah,
it.
you're-
Don't tell me about it. So
I don't have it yet.
Yeah, let's
All right,
just
but
hold off.
like you need. I want details, and now I'm curious.
This is how you build suspense for the review.
That's how you get people to come back. Speaking of which, before we get to Travis, what's up, homies in chat? What we like to do here on the base hang, go ahead and put down in the comments where you're watching from, and also leave a like on this live because it really helps out with the algorithm and it helps our friend Bully out here. And who doesn't want to help Bully? And also,
True.
ATK gang too.
Forget all of y'all exclusively and individually. Look at that. All right. That reminds me. I got to put my hands on one. Yeah. I need to
Saw
I
that.
saw that live.
Yeah. Anyway, Travis, what you got going?
So I don't know if you want to call it a base update, but I did get a call from Sweetwater. I saw who was calling. I picked up and I go, "Hey Tim, they push it back to Christmas?" He starts laughing. He goes, "No, but they gave us news. They didn't push it back any further, so it's still the end of August." I was like, "Well, I'll take not a pushback, but I mean, so we're only looking two and a half months."
Yeah. Cool.
I'll have to update to like a PO box or whatever you want it sent so that you can do all you want to do with it.
Yeah, man. Take your
I
time.
already have a spot for it on the wall, so.
Take your time with it.
Oh, it's coming straight to you. I'm not opening it. You play with it.
Nah, man.
You
I
do.
don't-
No, yeah, you do the opening. You need the video. You need the first impressions.
Let me explain something to you.
The second
I can
impression.
I can make an event out of anything. I don't need
Well, then,
you to let me be the first one with the sweet one.
You could be the one who opens it, because my luck, I'll open it and then I'm gonna my kid will drop it.
Did you ever get anything from Sweetwater before?
Me?
Candy.
Yeah. I was gonna say they send you candy too.
Well,
that's
I
awesome.
I expect Bully to leave that in the box. That's
All right, that's
what-
fair.
We see you're giving up, like you're giving away this free candy. Who's gonna give away free candy? You're out of your mind, sir. Okay.
case candy.
So I'm cracking this the fuck down.
Stop
'cause,
it.
like,
Just have
I think-
suspense, bro. Let it
I have
go.
a couple of ideas of which one you bought, and I think I know the exact one. I'm not gonna show it, but I think I know.
Put it in the private chat,
Yeah, I will.
and you can yes and no. How about that? Is that good enough for you?
Yeah, that's good enough for me.
All right, cool. All right, so while we talking about the chat, let me go ahead and shine some light on this fella. Chris Lawson, I appreciate you becoming a member to the channel. Thank you so much. He was here, the very first person up in here, and yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate the support. Thank you.
Oh my God. No, but that's gorgeous though, Floof. That first one.
What y'all doing? What y'all doing over there?
Oh my
Hold up.
goodness. We're looking at stuff in private right now.
Bully's trying to pay attention to the regular chat, and you're
But I will
drawing
say
his
this.
attention away.
To redirect the attention, it's not an offbeat.
Okay.
Oh,
It's not offbeat.
Okay. All right. Trav, is this you? This is you, dude.
No,
Why am I
no.
highlighting
No,
There are
no,
plenty
no.
of people named Travis who have EHBs as their picture. No, it's
well, there are plenty of people in the world named Travis,
Yeah.
and I think that
a
doesn't.
lot of
narrow it
people
down very
named
well.
Travis Williams. That's definitely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think we talked about that last week. Every time I pull it up, though, it's not me. They don't even
And
look
try-
like me. They have hair.
Try Googling Alan Brown. Go ahead. It's a whole bunch of people that look like you, Trav.
I'm gonna believe you. I'm not gonna test this.
Man,
I'll tell
one
you what, though,
offbeat
if
they
I
had in
Google
stock-
proper S, it's amazing how they don't look like proper at all. Of course, you have to
Yeah.
add
Skank
person.
killer, baby.
I meant this capital. Not looking for the word propers.
Yeah, wait. There's a proper Texas as well, and a Prosper Texas.
Mm.
Yeah.
There's probably
I
a
did
Travis, Texas, and an Allen, Texas. Texas is big. I guarantee they probably got a
Ah.
Floof, Texas.
I don't think they have an Austin, Texas, really.
Yeah. There is
That's
Allentown
just,
and
Austin's
Brownsville.
just too weird of a name.
I
Yeah,
live like
but
an hour
Allen-
outside of Allentown.
Allentown and Brownsville. They're like
Yeah.
right next to each other. So depending on how you flip the map, it can look like Allen Brown.
Allentown is like Philadelphia
AKA
light.
Bully the Kid. Hey,
They have
the
a
United States thought of you when they made that. Like how
All
they
right,
think of all
Oscar.
of us.
Oscar, what's happening? Olden, what's going on? Kelvin, what's happening? Let's see. We got Jordan from Hawaii. Aloha. Let's see. Bully, we want bass grooves. Grooves. Bass grooves. I do need to get back on that. Chris, what's happening again? Let's see. Grooves, little slab grooves. I probably do need to get on that exclusively. Like bring back the bass, Sunday morning bass grooves. I probably do need to do that. Might do that tonight and just post that tomorrow. BCC, what's happening?
That is what I've been up to, is making videos. I made a shitload of content this week.
Nice.
I'm covering for the vacation, really, but I am cleared up until June 9th.
Okay.
So,
I'm just gonna say, wouldn't everyone hate to have Floof's problem of I keep opening strings and they're just awesome, and I want to complain about them, but I can't because I have
video
nice
was funny
things.
to watch. The video was funny to watch.
Well, both
Oh,
of them, because
yeah,
the Foundations video was like I was starting this series so I could test all these strings to find my sound. And well, fuck, here it is. And I don't have to like do this anymore. And then these
But
are
it's a-
10-year-old DR strings. It was supposed to be a funny video. Listen to how crap these are. Damn
Isn't
it,
that a
they're
wonderful
good
problem to
too.
have? That's a wonderful problem to have.
That's what I said.
It
I'd
is.
love to have
I've
that
gotten
problem.
very lucky on these problems. As of right now, I actually put the foundations back on the fucking red P bass again. I put
What'd you
a
do with the
sticker on it.
DRs?
It says Choco. They're just hanging up on my wall right behind me.
They need to age
Saving
some
them for
more.
a rainy day.
The 10 to 15 years isn't quite. It's like a fine wine. You must let it
Yeah.
So
let
here's
it
my
get
question.
breathe.
Was it?
Yeah, I gotta let her breathe, you know.
Was
Get
it?
the
Was it
extra
in like
flavor.
a sealed? Was it in a sealed bag, or was it just in like a paper housing, like a Ernie ball?
It was in a paper housing. It wasn't like Ernie Ball. But it was in the box, and none of the strings were touched, and none of them were cut. It was impressive on how
Yeah, I
well
still would
kept
think-
these were for like
I
10,
still
15
would
years.
think oxidation, but they're flats, right? Oh, that's
Yep.
right. Okay.
Stainless steel flats too, so they won't rust.
Oh,
Nice. Let's see.
All right, I'm in E flat right now.
Chesapeake, PA, St. Louis, ATL.
Misery.
I'm gonna play. Just take it easy. Let's see. Our bass hangs every Sunday. If
Yes,
so,
sir.
what time? It kind of varies between 7 and 8:30 ish. It's somewhere in there, so you can look for it somewhere in there. I'm usually not too early, or I usually don't start after 9. If I don't do 8 o'clock and I got stuff to do, I'll send a message. I can't do it, but usually they're somewhere between 7 and 8. So, my life, I got two little kids. I can't just be, I can't lock that down. Let's see.
there was that beautiful mic arm noise.
Classic. And any of the things that I do, just can't.
If you do it in
can't be a
time, you
video
can do
with me.
the sound effect for Psycho.
I actually got quiet so I can hear that. Let's see. Lobella low tension flats are buttery. I have never played those, man. I need to go ahead and hop on a train. But I love the freaking SIT flats so much, man. I don't know.
I was hoping that I got a thing because I have so many points built up with Musician's Friend from orders of the Burl Top EHB that I was going to buy some, and they literally have only one set of strings from SIT, and it's like they're power wound or something like that. I was like, why isn't it? Why? Like I was going to buy either a set of foundations or I was hoping that they had the flats because I want to try the SIT flats. I don't care for round wounds. I don't like them.
Okay.
But you guys keep talking about SIT, but then they didn't have them, so I didn't order them. So, but they have labellas. Thought about getting the labellas because everyone
Mute
seems
him.
to like those.
Mute him. Mute him right now.
Play
You guys
nice.
haven't muted me when I say that all I have are Diodario. I figured that would have gotten me booted from the whole thing, but y'all were nice enough to let me stay.
Yeah, I was nice enough to let you stay. Don't.
I
make
can
it
be
up.
the black sheep of the group. That's okay.
I'm already the black. Whatever. I'm not gonna pay.
I said the black sheep, not the black guy. Pay
I'm not
attention.
that bad. Okay, just take it easy.
Okay. I'm the bad guy.
Oh,
Sheep.
Let's see. Still doing the bass house. I don't know. It's up in the air. I got to get with the other members of.
Did it get grabbed by a tornado?
Huh?
Did it get grabbed by a tornado? It's like
Stop.
the bass house. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Awful.
There goes Elmira Gulch on her bicycle.
I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. I have flats on here.
Looking for a
I
bass
have
to play the
flats on
song?
here. Yeah, I was, but I'm not gonna do it now. Let's see. Oh, that's another thing. So I put the flats on this one, and that's how I really fell in love with it. My first bass ever, and
Yep.
it's not gonna come off of there until they break or whatever.
The
Yeah, that's
SIT.
usually how they go. I'm probably not going to do anything. Maybe change the bases that they go on. But, yeah, no, those DR flats are not going anywhere.
Oh, bro. I didn't even know I really dug them like that. I feel like I should just throw it in there just for the go. I was messing around.
For a moment's
yo.
notice. There they are. Right next to a lovely cross-stitching of Junkrat that Maggie did for me.
That P base would look awesome with a gold pick guard on it.
Want to just put down?
Yeah.
Maybe in the future.
Actually, yeah.
Gold or the anodized?
That one, this anodized.
Probably. Let's see.
Honestly, I probably wouldn't want anodized. I hate the texture of anodized metal. But, like, if it's one of those things where it's spray painted on, or not spray painted, but, like, painted on the bottom, and that's gold, I'd be more on board with that.
Let's see what you got.
Ah.
Are those the SIT flat?
There you go, bass grooves. Boom. Y'all good?
Now that's just teasing them. They're gonna want more. When you're in your focus right now. You plug right in your focus right.
Yep.
He is. I got him going through the tone hammer into the right.
So with Bass House, what part was it that's up in the air? Just are they having it, or are you guys doing it? Or?
If they're gonna do it, yeah. I'm
What is
not
it,
in
like-
a financial position right now to if we did it, the person that hosted it last time was Lob. And Lob was in a financial position to hold it down for the whole situation if nobody showed up. And then we all showed up and chipped in, and it was great. He used that money to buy other cool stuff, and then we had a party. Pretty much an exclusive party of us and music. It was great. I'm not. If I hosted it, I would have to have probably $4,000 disposable income, just considering, and that's for the trip, the lodging for the time that we're there, the 3 days, 2 days, whatever, and then Uber back and forth. And it has to be, I'm not going to go into a hotel.
Well,
I'm gonna get
Floof's
an
got the
Airbnb.
truck. We can all pile in that bed. That way, if it dies, we can push it.
It is a long bed.
Nah, man, I'm good, bro.
And it's not that hard to roll around.
We might get halfway there before we have to push.
Don't jinx it.
Put lawnmower seats in the bottom of the bed, and then kick through the bottom of the bed, and we can Fred Flintstone it the rest of the way.
Real. This guy's got the right idea. It's got the holes for it.
There, see?
Probably
There
throw
we
a quarter
go.
in there. I bet you could stick your foot if you tried hard enough. Be like a tetanus shot, but you know.
Well, you know. They give those away pretty well free at Walmart most of the time, so you'll be all right.
This, I don't know why it's so nice.
Proper sitting here going, I remember that lesson from a week ago.
I do remember that.
Yeah, man. It's my favorite go-to whenever I'm doing a lot of foolishness trying to...
That's your Yamaha, or not your Yamaha, your Ibanez. What am I talking about?
Yeah, I was...
Silly
yeah.
me.
Yai
Silly
Ibanez.
goose.
Yeah. This is the first one.
Ibaha.
Yeah. That's the girl there. But yeah. I've been messing with this one since I got
Drop-in tuner replacement for a Squire base. It depends. You could go Goto Reza lights. Those are a little bit lighter in some cases than the Hipshot Ultra lights. They have you just have to make sure you get the right screw bolt pattern for the 4 screws to go in. But I want to say it's like 320, 620, something like that for the series. But they list whether it's like a Music Man, a Squire, Fender.
That's some
There's
good
a question
advice.
in chat.
All right, let's see. First set of SIT.
I'm going to guess that it looks like you're just drinking ice water, but I'm presuming that's not what it is.
It's ice water.
Oh,
Why
okay.
are you drinking out of a wine cup like a fancy bastard?
I think that's all Proper has is cups
This is
designed
the
for
one
other
cup
I don't
I
like
have.
your face when you just did that, Doc. I don't like. Well, I mean,
This is the only cup I have.
could
He
you
moved to
blame me?
He moved to the new place and he afforded those fancy encircling lights and didn't have enough money for more
If
than
I'm
one
spending
cup.
money on new cups, how am I going to get bases, guys?
Real.
Real talk, right
This
there.
guy
Come
gets
on.
it.
Hey,
This
yeah.
guy.
It's
I-
base
This guy
hang.
up here.
I
He
was
gets
listening,
it.
bro. That's all you had to
Not
tell me.
wine
dog.
glass hang.
You good, man.
No.
You good.
I love my one cup.
Now he's opening his can of water.
Yeah.
Wow.
Vintage.
Bubbly water.
Just like the strings. Vintage.
I
Big
don't think
fan.
that's a 10-year-old cup though. That might be a problem with a 10-year-old can of whatever he's opening.
I took very good care of it, okay?
Yeah, no dents in that can. It's pristine condition.
All right, let's see.
Oh.
Do you still have that SG? Yes, I do. It's in the closet. Right now, I need to take it and get the truss rod swapped out. It looks like a bow and arrow right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna get rid of that. That was my dad's, or that. Yeah, he gave it to me, so that was my dad's, and he had it for me. But he didn't open the box, and there's been multiple moves and climate changes. He had it in the garage, and then weather, and then it just kind of just. So,
But you didn't put a suction cup strap removal on it and shake it at anybody, so that's good.
yeah, no. I ain't gonna do that.
It would have slightly more problems than a truss rod at that point.
Yeah, and it's also a Gibson, so not gonna shake.
But the other guy did.
Hey, listen, I'm not the other guy. Me. Man, I told the other guy not to do this. That was really crazy.
And then hiding behind somebody's booth going, what happened? No, I'm not here. Pulling the Homer Simpson.
Yeah, I actually did that. Yeah.
Also, I like BCC's comment, proper priorities. Fits doubly.
Ah,
I'm sure pun intended.
Oh, pun's gotta be intended. There's no way it's not.
The Bella's always on point. Low tension flats are very smooth. I gotta get some, man. I need to go ahead and do that.
I need to look. Like, I want to see what the tension numbers are different between the low tension labellas and the SITs. I'd be interested to see if they're comparable or if the SITs are like a medium or high tension.
That would be a.
Like the tapes that I normally use are super. Like they're just slightly above that of like an acoustic bass strings tension. So they're not like cables, but they're.
So when
I guess they're low tension.
So when you play, do you like it to be all floppy?
They're not floppy. I mean, I think the total tension on a 4-string set's in the 180 to 200. Like they're not everywhere, but they're not. But like they're a lot lower than the D'Addario Chromes, but the Chromes are like the highest tension of all D'Addario's stuff. So it's like night versus day.
I didn't even know tension was a thing. People like you could look that up. I just go by feel. If it feels like it's, that's it.
Like
I didn't know
like
you could look at a
D'Addario-
graph or something.
Yeah. Some, like, I want to say Stringjoy has a tension calculator, at least for their strings, but then they only have like 2 different kinds of strings in the calculator. But with D'Addario, you can actually look on the product information and it lists how much the tension is for each string. So that way, if you go to order like a custom set, like I did for my 6-string EHB, I ordered a custom set to make it E to E. So it's basically, I guess you could say it's like a baritone, but on a bass setup, so it had more room between the strings. Whenever I went and did that, I was able to look at the different strings so you can see what the total tension would be, so you don't end up either with way too much or way too little, or a crazy combination of, like, from one string to the next, it's tight, loose, loose, tight, and then you're having weird feels all over. But yeah, you can look them up. Most companies list them.
God, dude.
Kind of what you
Is it
probably.
listed on the box?
I mean, I'm still looking. Well, thank you. I'm still
I was
looking.
like, who is Vanna White over there? What's happening?
Da-da-da-da.
I was like, what the hell's going on here?
And our next puzzle.
Whose hand?
It's my lovely assistant.
You said that out loud too. You a wild boy.
He said lovely.
It's my lovely assistant.
Yeah. Much better than his unlovely assistant.
Yeah, I don't like that
Did
one.
She had fizz. She had ice and fizz
Yeah.
to your drink, or
But then also
was it
there's
just ice?
yeah,
Also helped hydrate the table too, so
Yeah,
that we don't have
and-
anything drying out.
Man,
and the audio interface.
Oh,
There you go.
y'all, we need to talk
Stay
about this base
hydrated.
I've been seeing on Facebook Marketplace.
But anyway, back to what we were talking about. No, it doesn't
We
say
need
anything
to
about.
talk about this thing.
It doesn't say anything about the tension on these, but it looks cool. You know, I like the way it looks.
yep.
I mean, it looks like a set of strings I would like to have, so I'm fine.
Yeah, but these are
If I had
SITs,
an
and
extra-
they're round wounds too. And I remember what you said before.
Oh, never mind. I don't want
Yeah.
to. I thought those were the flats. I was like, hey, look at that.
That took a turn. Let's see.
I've only tried one set of labellas, and I think it was their tape wounds, and I like them. I don't know. It was too mellow for me.
Floof, you was about to mess stuff up because I was about to put you on.
All right, go for it.
Ready?
This is the base I've been looking at on Facebook Marketplace, and I really want it.
Okay.
It is Warmoth body and neck.
Ooh.
It is the best color that ever existed. You know, the headstock stuff could use a fixing, and the electronics are kind of funky, but I could fix that. As far as I'm concerned, it's volume, some kind of tone circuit series parallel switch, which if you're gonna do it right. Do volume, tone, stereo jack coming out of here, mono jack coming out of the bottom, and oh man, dude, I dig this so much. I dig it so much.
That is nice.
You ain't.
You like it?
It's not a slouch. I say that. So it is not a slouch.
You ever see the parts that people have? Like, I don't know. Like, I check Warmoth like every once in a while, and then I check to see like what they have like in stock that you don't have to have like built. So I don't know what happens with that. Like, is it just stuff that they build and that like people don't pay for, so they just sell it?
Are you talking about the bodies or necks? Or
Well, the necks or the like or you know.
I thought they just made blanks.
Well, that's what they do, but like if you go like right now, I'm not on that website, but like if you go check, like you can see depending on what like what style neck you want, they might have some that are pre-built already, and I don't think that they're just making them like that. I think people order them and then don't buy them, and then they just try to make their money back off them. But even those pre-built bodies are like a couple $100. It's kind of ridiculous. So
Either that, or maybe they have like extra pieces from old series that haven't sold yet. Rather than clearancing out the body, take some pieces, throw them together, and be like, "Hey, here you go."
could be.
Good.
I've
I don't
seen
know.
that from some companies who have like the base kits, like the DIY kits. Like, hey, we have this body and nobody wanted it. They clearance it out, and then they'll be like, or here's a random assortment of crap that nobody wanted. Have it. It could all be your crap. It's like a yard sale, but on the internet,
I'm like
and not eBay.
I'm half tempted to get a neck from Warmoth for this P-base body that I have, but with like everything I pick for it, it's gonna like be anywhere from $500 to $600, and I don't know how I feel about spending that on just a neck.
You trash mother. Oh, that just pissed me off. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
No, I can't see. What
Are
the
we
hell you're
all
talking about, but-
looking at what's in the chat that chat can't see?
Oh
No.
wait, what are you
The
talking
ye
about?
old Shadow Realm.
Wait.
Bully's like, oh, everyone else, what are we awing about
Oh, sorry. Okay.
in the
So
chat?
we went on that whole little spiel talking about if you go on the site, and I was just like,
Ah.
okay, I will go on the site then. Wait,
Ah.
what
Oh,
you do? Trav?
oh, Travis.
Well, wait.
It's
till
really
you go.
dark.
It's getting dark.
You all right, there, buddy?
I clicked on the link in chat, and apparently you can't do that on an iPad, and I just disappeared. You guys were still there.
see.
I could still hear you guys. I guess I
Okay.
disappeared. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I
so
clicked
just
back,
overrode
and
your
I saw
camera or some
3, and then poof, there I was. So
Mm-hmm. So
I'm
this
just
is
not going to
what
click
I
links
was-
anymore.
This is what I was awing about. That Diddy right there.
Ooh,
like that.
Gimme.
I like that.
We're looking at the 72. Yes.
Yes. Yes, we
Yes. That is
We're
the
most
proper
The
thing to
same
look
color as the one you just showed, yeah.
At. Yep.
Mhm.
It's
are.
the right way to go about
it's
it.
a beautiful color. I like the pick guard though. Like that's different to me. Kind of gives
Yeah, it's pretty
PV
sweet.
Millennium.
Yeah,
Almost
or like
like if
the
the
Fender fucking
Meteora.
no.
It's like
Yes,
the
but also
Meteora
no.
kind of shape, except on a P base,
Yeah.
where it goes up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah, kind
I know.
of, but like not what I was
I know.
thinking of. The
I know, I'm
Fender
not wrong.
like
Shut up.
the Fender Music Man bases. You know, when that one time when Fender made the Music Man style bases in like 2013,
Yeah, that one time.
2012.
The
Remember that
dimension.
one time when Fender made the thing that Fender made
Fender
after
Dimension?
Fender stopped making Fender?
The Fender Dimension.
Yes. Thank you. That is it. Yes, the
You're
Fender
welcome.
Dimension.
Yeah. But
Yeah, that's
Close-
so like that. Just
close
picked
second
our
is the
very
Meteor.
Dimension-esque.
Close second.
Close second.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
I kind of like the cream too.
See, that's like I sold that blue one with the Paw Pharaoh of the Meteora that I had, and I keep thinking about it. But what I want to do is get one of the Silver Burst like what you have, but I want to put one of the Fender replacement necks from Close on it.
Very solid.
I think that would look just excellent. But of course,
Easy.
and the thing is, like on eBay, I found someone who had the complete body, all the hardware, pickups, everything's there, just didn't have the neck. And it's like $650, and then the Close replacement neck's supposed to be like that. So it's basically the price of a new Meteora that you could do that.
This is what I was saying.
You see, here's the thing with this though, because when you start getting into that, you're like, "Oh, I want this too." Click, click, click. And that zero becomes like 700 before you know
Oh,
it.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at
Yeah.
I'm
it.
like this. Hey, if I'm
it'll become
building
like
it,
You're like,
450.
oh
really
yeah, of
quick.
course, I want that. Pop, 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 and then
Yeah.
you see what I mean? Quick.
I did that
Quick.
once. I did
did a
that once on
one-click,
Warmouth, wanting to build a custom neck, and I was like, each thing, it was exactly that. Like, I didn't know I could have that option. That looks cool. Get to the bottom. Your neck is going to be $8,506.12. Like, oh well, I could buy a lot of things.
And then you
Can
gotta
you
wait
take
like
kidneys?
money.
I think it's like 3 or 4 months, like is the turnaround too for something you order custom from them.
Jeez, man. Like, hey, do you guys take kidneys?
Yeah, I've got
Fresh off
at
the
least
press.
one.
You
I've got
don't
at
need
least
both
one
your
that I don't
kidneys.
need.
Yeah, you only need the one, right? Like,
I mean, you might be able to make it without one.
good. Be cool. Be funny.
You know, they make those the dialysis machines. You could probably just go without both of them.
Yeah, y'all are
So right.
oh, wow.
You could get the custom neck and the custom body.
And
For-
you can get the custom body replacement to not have
Yeah.
a kidney anymore.
Yeah. Or you get 3 of them if you get rid of one of your testicles.
True. True.
Let's see.
What did Lance Armstrong get for his? Too soon?
Probably something
Sorry.
really cool.
A winning
So-
at the Tour de
so
France,
messed up.
whatever that
No,
whatever that prize
no.
is.
That didn't happen.
That didn't happen. He didn't win.
No.
Oh,
Not anymore.
Okay, Okay, let's see. Somebody on YouTube did that. I'm trying to catch up in the chat. I was looking at bases. Went down.
Somebody, yeah.
There we have a super chat from Donnie Sowell.
Oh, will you give me a second to get down there? Jeez.
They
Okay.
had the tension in the
Read
somebody did
faster.
what,
Put the
BCC?
glasses on, old man.
Shit. Shut up.
If he puts the glasses on, he's just going to be looking at you over them, so... See? That might have been at both. That might have been at both of us. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see. A man with one class has an assistant. That's pretty sweet, yeah. All right. Now, we made it here. When you guys play active basses, do you use 100% volume or do you back off the volume? My sound guy gets me to turn down 50%. Thoughts, please? Your sound guy
Right.
is dumb.
Your sound guy. Yeah.
Yeah, your sound guy's a cinder block.
Is it the same sound guy every time, or are the different sound guys telling you to turn down?
Now, let me explain why I say your sound guy is dumb. If you go 100%, then he has control fully of what the heck you're sending to the front of the house.
Mm-hmm.
So why would
Because if you cut it to
give him
50,
the fullest
then you
signal?
just up it.
Yeah, why wouldn't you give him the fullest signal for him to work with?
As long as he doesn't turn up the suck knob, you're fine.
Anyway, that's my.
I swear
thoughts.
that's what's always on when I play. I don't know where they have it, but they turn it right up.
Now, when I first read it, I fast tried to read it through, and I thought you said, do you turn your tone 100% up, or do you back it off? Now, that would affect how you get down in a setting. So, I have basses that sound extremely sharp when they're tone all the way up, and then as soon as you turn it all the way down, it's the perfect Motown situation. So, I usually do travel around 50 to 75% in my tone area. So it's pretty much I turn it all the way up and then back it down like a quarter turn. That's usually how I rock. Let's see. But good question, though. Appreciate it. Let's see. Trust the sound guy. He likely has them down in a certain way. What bass are you running? I don't. Whatever, I guess. Sire.
I mean, like at my church, the guy who normally plays bass plays a 5-string Fender Jazz. And then when I show up and plug in an EHB, I just put it in passive so I don't scare anybody. And then, I mean, I thought we just plugged straight in until the last time when I actually looked, and they have a tone hammer hooked into a, I think it's like an XLR or whatever that goes straight to the sound system. But like, I don't touch any of the settings, and they're usually kicking something. Like, I think at our church, we don't have an actual sound guy. We just have people who run the sound, and all they do, I think, is just pull down the volume slider for it's Travis's bass. Turn that down. There you go.
Do all your EHBs have Bartolini's in them?
The 10, like on EHBs, it's the 10 series. Well, only the 1005 have the Bartolini's. The 1006, the 6-string, has like a custom, looks like 2 sets of blade humbuckers. And then the 15 series have the Nordstrands.
How do y'all feel about Nordstrand pickups?
Do what?
How do y'all feel about Nordstrand pickups?
I haven't had enough in my hands, but hey, you know what? Sono's been going through all of them, so like,
that's the reason why I asked that.
They're pretty rad. So
yeah,
I've played let's say I played the 1005 that I had the Bartolini's. I played. Now, granted, I wish that I had, a reamp box where you can take the original thing and then just run it through separate, but of course that won't work for pickups. But I played 2 different things, had my wife record them, had her play them back, so I didn't know which was which. And but I always play them in passive, so I didn't have any like EQ settings to do, which is the biggest thing between the two, I'm sure. But in passive, I preferred the sound of the Bartolini's from what she had recorded. But again, if they made $1,000 EHB that just had passive pickups, that's all I would need, as long as it looked nice. So I don't.
So
I know that the preamp, because like you guys, you always talk bully, always talk about lobs with the Aguilars, but that's like I don't know if they sound the same as that in passive because I know very little about how the electronics work. My understanding is passives kind of basically just pick up placement for string vibration more than anything else. Like preamps, if it's straight passive, the preamp won't have much to do with it. It's basically magnetic composition at that point.
mhm.
So, like the Nordstrands that are in the 15 series are, I think they're called the Big Split or something. They have the two dots that are like slightly,
Yeah.
like almost like a, the heck?
Ha!
I cast a balloon spell. Cast distract. I don't know what the hell that was. Apparently my bewitched movement, Uncle Arthur snapped, Elizabeth Montgomery twiddled her nose. Apparently I wiggle my fingers and balloons appear. I don't know
Just
what that was
get
about.
closer to the camera. Do that. See what happens.
Ooh.
Is that the trigger? No.
I don't know. That's what I did. So it's like you're supposed to be able to do a thumbs up, and it's supposed to pop that. There you go.
Oh, wow.
Ah, cover my face. Does it work? Do you have to have your hand, Mike? Aha! Can I pop the bubble? Pop. No. Anyway, squirrel moment. But no, the Nordstrands that have like the big split. I mean, personally, since I've used both, and my BTB has the Bartolinis in it, and
Okay.
I mean, I found out that the BTB doesn't have a passive switch. It has a three-way switch, but it's only a frequency selection. I thought
Mm-hmm.
maybe it was passive, so I only play it in active, but everything's level. So I don't notice a huge difference between the
Is it?
Bartolinis and the Nordstrands. But you also have to think a lot of them are like Lob always mentions how the Nordstrands are the like endorsed by like Nordstrand spec, but they're not Nordstrand pickups. Like they're in-house made. They just get the Nordstrand name. So, but I have no problem saying I'm hearing impaired anyway. And when I hear like when people do comparison videos, like listen to this, and then they go, now this is with it, the new, and I go, yeah, those were notes. They sound exactly the same. Like I
Now,
don't hear a difference.
you made the comment. Does the pickup actually change the EHB? I don't know. What I was about to say EXB. The HB characteristics. The answer is yes. How they wind it, it makes it. It probably would be something that you would not want. I think Bartolini is the way for you. They're generally more tame, more mellow, more laid back pickups. Generally, you also play flats, so you
Or
getting
tapes.
Aguilar pickups and you playing it passive, it may not be the move. So you not maybe not be missing anything. But that being said, if Lob ever comes up off that EHB to somebody else and not me, it's on site. It's on
LOS.
site.
It's over.
Yeah, we squaring up. I believe in equal opportunity. Hey, you gonna get it. Anyway,
Awful.
that is a joking threat. I would never hurt Love in theory. So let's get back to
Think about it. Absolutely. Make
yeah,
plans about it. Probably.
maybe
Act on it. Maybe.
questionable. Question was asked: Sire V5, Squire Classic Vibe 70s. No, Fender Player Jazz.
You
Sire
spelled
V5.
Meteora wrong. Yeah. Fender player
Real,
Meteora.
honestly.
Yeah.
I
It's a
was like,
weird way to
wait.
spell it, but
I was like, wait. And the answer is an astounding yeah.
now
So
see the first one they spelled Z7 wrong too. So I don't know.
I'm not gonna do this. Anyway, let's see.
I just like things that have like humbucker looks. That's all I seem to get.
Listen, Meteora is a nice bass, and I forget I have it. Like it's in the repertoire, and I forget I have it. And also, a thing that I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna take this Harley Benton and I'm gonna throw two Aguilar pickups in that bad boy and see how nasty it can get. because that may end up being my my Z7.
Since those are eventually coming,
Yeah,
but
there's that.
not yet.
So I have plans for a lot of different stuff. Originally, I was going to actually build a base or swap out the electronics on a base on this, but I might just do it. Have a beer about it tomorrow. But
Oh,
I am going to be introducing to the channel a new company, and it has a really cool little thing about it. It is completely solderless.
solderless. Wow, that's
So,
fancy.
oh yeah, and it was like I got it off Amazon. It's like 60 something bucks, and we're gonna see what it do. I've never used it before, never really messed with it before, but definitely need to do it. I have a few other things that I need to test out, as well as edit videos for. I got a lot of crap I'm just not doing.
Wow.
Pedals, it's just yeah. Anyway, so there's that. Let's get down here. Oh, sorry. I use a Ibanez BTB bass. I'm just gonna take the yeses off, or maybe you have multiple. They are nice basses. I do not like the jack lock that they have on them. Hate it.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's the big annoyance. But if you play the wireless, though, at least you don't have to worry about like stepping on the cable and it taking the whole bass from you, which is the typical concern with them. My thing is, though, it's really annoying when you're trying to disengage the transmitter because you got to
oh no.
get
Here's the
it
thing.
turned.
Once the gig is over and it's over my shoulder, I'm flipping it up, blick, boom. Now I learned the technique. The
Hmm.
problem was I'm stationary. I cannot move. I can't groove because if I do, and my clumsy 14s catch that cable, that's a wrap. And that jack costs $100 a pop trying to get it like replaced. And that was back in
Well,
2000 and
but there
Jesus,
are there are
2000 and,
mods that you can do to remove the lock, so it's just a
yeah.
standard jack.
Yeah. Well, this was 2004, 2005, and I did not have the wiring prowess to get down like that. I didn't have a soldering station nor the. I was playing that bass, and I bought the BTB because that bad boy was blue, 5-string, it was active, it was sexy. Then it had the strap lock. They told me it was gonna cost me like $150 to fix, and I'm a kid in high school. Sold that off, and, and then got me my replacement was a Ibanez Go6 because you know what's better than 5 strings.
6 strings.
4.
Now, you talk about the strap lock. I know these didn't exist, but have you guys seen these? The Diodario auto locks.
Oh, you put it through and pull it down.
It's just well, yeah, it's just for almost any regular strap button. It just clicks.
That's
I don't know
cool.
if I.
Well, I've had something similar to that before. What I don't like is eventually that starts to unscrew your horn,
Button.
whatever the buttons
Well,
here.
I'm about to say these ones don't hold tight. It swings the whole time. It's like it was on a normal. Not it probably has less hold than like a leatherite strap button normal thing. That it just like you can hold it and literally just swing stuff back and forth.
I want a BTB. I've been wanting one for years, but
You want
things keep. No, I don't.
My
If it doesn't-
problem with the BTB
If it doesn't
is
have
that
Aguilars in
so
it, I don't
thick.
want it.
Sorry,
Listen, I could get down.
absolutely.
Like I don't mind. Like I actually like a beefy neck. See, it's nice.
That's not bad.
No,
That's not bad. It has the
but I don't
right
like.
It's pretty good looking.
I don't like the single cut look.
Why?
I just don't. I just don't like the way
All
it
right,
looks.
so let me go ahead and say this. He's got the P10 coming eventually. I'll never get a Fodera bass. I'll never get one. I'll probably never get an F bass. The way like this turnaround is going, I might not ever get an MTD. not a legit
Dang, that
USA
sucks.
MTD. I can go ahead and pick up a Super 5 from doggone Z Zounds for 1,000, but it's a made in
No.
Indonesia or whatever.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it, you got to do it
You
right.
gotta do it right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
535, man.
You
exactly
go
where it's
for a company like MTD, you go the full bore, man. You go all in
Yeah.
because, like, if you get the like, are the Indonesian ones like decent? I feel like they'd be decent.
I'm sure they are, but still, like, if
the
you know
USA
that
ones will smoke it.
if you got this here, right, but then this is out here, like, why not? You know, like, save the money up.
No, that was he
No.
was trying to drive a nail with a sledgehammer and missed on every finger, and the black just came afterward.
Yeah. No. I learned sledgehammer on my own fruition. I just paint my nails every once in a while because I think it looks nice. Although I don't have the colors that I really want to paint them. So they've been natural for a long time. Then I stole this from my partner, so. Sledgehammer I just learned on my own fruition because I think it's fun.
I
Especially
don't know
at the
why
end
you're
part where it just
wishy-washy
goes-
with that bass.
It's gotta be his fingers, dude. That's gotta be his fingers, man. I don't know why that's.
What do
You
you
sound
mean?
good on every bass you play, dude. So the common denominator is you sound good. So that's cool.
Well, I guess that means I'm kind of good at my job or something. I've been playing in a
Good.
rock band recently, so I hope they like me
So-
because I did my homework and then I have a plan. I actually plan to make a video on how to get the gig at some point because of that. Because
Nice.
like, there's a couple of things that I did that like if you didn't do, you probably wouldn't have stood as much as a chance. The dudes that I'm playing with are incredible though. They're like really awesome people, and they make really fun music that I enjoy. So.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Let's address this real quick. Adam said he was gone for a little minute and asked the question, "What's up with Lob?" Lob is taking time for her, so she's doing a thing, and
If
whenever she's ready, she'll be back. Till then, you got the video.
Left-
You have the library, so go
But
and
say
check out the
left
library.
of center also said watch Base Hang 100. That a whole bunch was discussed there.
Yep. Also,
yep.
if you're in Lobster's Discord, she's just casually talking about setting up a new kind of angle and stuff. And the stuff that she's been cooking has been really good. So Lobster's up to something. And doody la di do, don't you know? So. Yeah, like,
Wait a second.
Lobster should
Could
be
a
back
person-
sooner
hold
than
on,
you
hold
think.
Hold on. He hopped in the kitchen. He slid into the kitchen from the bedroom. Could a person go to a junkyard, get a car seat belt, and use its quick lock? I mean, you technically could, and that would probably be cool if you had like a seat belt strap. That'd be cool.
That's punk as fuck.
Until you accidentally
That's-
hit the button and the whole base just drops away
Yeah,
from
but
you.
here's the thing though. That's all about placement. If you want people to see that you have a seat belt lock, then you have a very short extender to your base, and the rest is going around. This has to be engineered. There has to be no phrase whatsoever in the seat belt, because the moment you get sweaty, zip, there goes your base. Let's see. I wouldn't recommend it, but that idea itself is pretty cool.
It's a look. It's a
Yeah.
look you could have.
It's a decision. You made that
If you
decision.
play in a band, if you play in a Cars cover band,
You cooking? Or the police? Let's see. Yo. I'm like Tone Hammer. Sono stupid, man. Let's see.
Hold
Yes,
on.
MTD,
We gotta
Jesus
point it out. We gotta get the daily ode to my little sound cube over here. Good old tone hammer.
Got a Super 4 and a C6 fretless. Does nowhere. Yes, also nowhere near USA MTD. Yeah, I get it. I played one. Heck, I played two of my dream MTDs at NAM. One is Norm Stockton, the Saratoga joint. He got chopsticks on it. Then I got to play Andrew Goucher's MTD, and it's a 6-string joint, and I got to slap on that. Oh, mm, mm, mm. Very interesting. Andrew Goucher's theory with the MTD, and I don't know if it actually is. I think it is Bartolini pickups. I can't remember. It was all a blur. He turns up everything, which basically makes it neutral. And all of his normal tone comes from whether or not he's soloing a pickup and how much attack he's using to play the song. But if you watch how he plays, he slaps and his thumb don't move but maybe an inch and a half away from the string. But he's running full bore, so he don't have to do much to get that sound out. And he was playing through Galen Kruger setup, I believe, at the time where I was sitting there, and he had like it was a stack. It was a 410 stack or an 810 stack, two 410s on top of each other with the 1001 RB. Whew. It was an experience. Same setup for Norm Stockton as well. Let's see. Live's coming really so. I need to hit up, see how she's doing. I haven't talked to her like probably a month. Text randomly, but not talk to her. Oh man, let's see. I've seen the seatbelt thing in person. It's clunky and heavy. Makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense, but it's still fun.
Looks like Carolina
So,
Big's got a thought on that seatbelt as a strap idea. Says neck rash.
Yeah.
Neck rash.
GKEBB. See, proper should play the cards covered band. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. Let's see. It'd be cool if you can make the bass have a seat belt. Off warning. Yeah. I've seen weirder things. I have an old Spectre with factory MG solid state drive humbucker pickups, and they sound pretty good to me. Man, look, there's something I used to swear by Seymour Duncan. If it ain't quarter pounders, it ain't getting down. That's on my signature basis. At some point in the future, maybe one day, I'll swap them bad boys out for Aggies. But right now, they doing the thing for you, boy. So, I'm kind of EMG done hopped in the picture, and they doing stuff. Okay, I just finished this Harley Benton. I played 2 Zydeco gigs with it. It's a bad girl. I don't even have a name for it yet. But yeah, she was stomping. I don't even know where she at. Where you at? Oh, you right here. Yeah, I need to swap the strings because I think these strings were original to the bass itself. But this though.
Ooh,
so it's
that looks like it'll be fun.
Oh yeah, dude. So it's volume tone blend EXB, which is basically a kind of like a treble bass boost at the same time type of joint, and it gets thick. You get to punching on it, it gets thick, and it sounds interesting when you take the tone all the way out and then introduce the EXB. Boy,
I'd say the one that I have, the 4-string, that's the same series, but it's a PJ. I swapped in the Geezer Butler series from.
Nice.
It had so much. The P had so much hum from the original
really?
stock. Yeah, I thought it was the J at first, but then I soloed the pickup and I was like, oh no, it's the P. That was weird. But no, it had like, if you had any volume to it, it had a buzz and a hum, like everything. It was bad. So I swapped it out and it's been great.
Oh, let's see. Thoughts of company made straps from seatbelts. I don't know about any company that does that. I'm sure they exist though.
And prop, I tried searching all over even Talkbase to see about the tensions on those SITs, and I can't find them anywhere. So, seems odd.
Something about humbuckers I like just never hit the bullet on anything with them. So that's not your stilo. Okay. It is. Listen, I guess it kind of depends on your taste in music and what you would do with it. Me, if I'm doing stuff for me, then I tend towards a more modern sound. That means it's there's not a lot of mid presence in the stuff that I would normally like to get down with. So whenever I'm telling you, let's go ahead and dial in the Baskin Robin, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's more of a it's a lot more of a who do I describe this as? It's less Jamerson and more Marcus Miller. I would tend like I don't study Marcus Miller and I probably should with me just saying that, but that's my normal that's normally what I look for. If I'm just playing, you know, by myself in my room or I'm learning a song or getting down, just randomly watching anime and playing the song sequences as they try to learn them on the fly. If not, I'm P bass all the way. Put that tone at 50, turn it up all the way. That's me. This is one of the more perfect girls. This has a little bit more booty than my first bass does. That one has a lot of mid range presence, but it's like more high mid, right?
Isn't that one of the things quarter pounders are known for, as a bit of a scoop to the mids?
Yeah, they're very much so. Their parametric curve it kind of tends toward low mid and then goes down and then sharp up if you actually put them to power. So that may be why I actually chose what I chose for Goldie and Mabel. So it makes sense. There's just something about a thick tone, man. It's just so good. And like, hold on, how do I even? Might as well just do it if I'm gonna say something about it. Right? Are we here? Are we here now? Are we here? You good? Did I turn you down? Y'all hear that?
Oh, yeah. We can hear it. It is there.
And then this is tone all the way up. Tone down. Was it popping? Is that me? It's good?
I don't
Sounds
hear it.
tasty? Yeah, man. Yeah.
Now, proper, what are you holding? Because when you first picked it up, I thought you'd gotten the inexpensive Joe Dart that Bully showed the other
That's
day.
an
But
ATK.
then
I
No.
know you.
I'm about to
That's
say
ATK,
I couldn't see it because his arm's over it. I saw 5 strings and I knew it wasn't that.
No.
It's my nemesis.
No,
You know,
that's not
every
it.
time.
Well, here's
it's my
the thing.
nemesis
I don't
every
know.
single time.
I know this has got some huevos.
Give me that P bass.
So I'm not trying
Give
to
me.
What?
blow anyone's ears out, but
Damn.
I gotta
That's
turn
loud,
it.
yeah, but
Is it? All right.
I don't want to blow anyone's eardrums out, but I might rupture them slightly.
Well, here's the thing with
that
this,
thing hits like a bus.
dude. That's what I'm saying because I have to turn it down. This is like, all right. So it's halfway
It's
up.
already down to 5%. I can't go any lower.
Yes.
I refuse to go with you.
That sounds so freaking good.
Yeah,
Nice
that's
choice. And
Bully gonna set up a bass house just so he can play that. You got to bring it with
what I'm
you.
saying. Left of center, gear, Texas. I sold mine like 5 years ago, and it killed me every single day. I didn't have it, and just by like a stroke of luck, I found another one. And this is what you could blame on my obsession with like all the crap I have behind me being in a natural finish.
Let's see. If you guys ever play with picks, how thick are they? I usually don't. But I also have a set of attack picks, and they are extremely chug worthy. Like, there's some thick girls.
I'd say when I play the rhythm acoustic at church and use the like .6s for a guitar, but if I'm playing a bass, I use at least a 1.
I usually don't play one, but I do keep one inside my strap just in case my finger gets sore from overworking. So yeah. Oh, proper. Here you go.
So in terms of picks for me,
I like the other one.
I
From Carolina.
use Gator Grip Dunlop Gator Grip .96s. These are just the absolute just kings for me. I think they sound fantastic. I think they feel fantastic. I don't do super duper thick,
That's the
mostly because
one.
I want it to feel kind of like a normal sized object in my hand. Like
Man, bowling confusion.
fuck.
Oh, wait, no, let's go back. You was just playing bowling confusion.
Oh, that's no. That's a song that I've been learning for the band.
Okay. It sounds like the Temptations. It sounds like.
That's the line. It's pretty fun. It's like a unison
Just
thing.
show off that you can flail your hair while you headbang.
The picture that Bully uses in the thumbnail, I'm actually playing on that same one that you're talking about, the one with the Koa top, that ATK. It's a beautiful bass. Whap whap.
Womp womp.
Hold up. Who saw the ATK?
Is that some new thing, Blue?
Sam, man.
My freaking 13-year-old keeps looking at all of us womp womp. Is this some new, I guess slang is the word? I don't know.
Technically it is, but I've been using it forever because my brother works at Disneyland, and that's the sound that the monorail makes. When you honk the
Womp
horn on the
womp.
monorail, it goes womp womp. So my
I
brother
just
will be
know
like,
that
womp womp.
like anytime someone talks to the 13-year-old now, when she doesn't want to talk or doesn't want to hear what you're saying, she just looks at you and goes, womp womp. And I'm like, I thought it was a reference to the French horn sound from Peanuts, like the adults. I was like,
Yeah.
womp 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 womp. And then I thought maybe it was the Mario, but those are thwomps, so it wasn't that either. So I don't know.
Let's see. Yeah, the
can't
line
wait
is
to
so
feel
skinny
like
for me at this point. So every small pick all the way to 3mm. Had to go like 5mm. Started feeling comfortable. I can dig it. Like, listen,
A 5mm
I'm
pick?
having fun. So this is my stance, and I usually say real bass players don't play with picks, and that's just funny. That's really all it is. If you want to play a bass, play a bass. However you need to get that done, that's fine. They got people that out and out tell me in a video where I'm saying this is slap. The whole demo is slap. They will come to the video and say, I don't like slap. Why did you waste your time telling me? Why would you?
Hop into a Bully the Kid video. That's nice and all, but I really wanted to see someone talk about a Buzendorfer grand piano. I don't prefer bass content. Like, well, good. You come to the right channel. I actually have a grand piano right behind me. I just choose not to use it or play it or acknowledge that it exists.
So, I actually had something. This is like, hell, this is before the pandemic. This is probably like 2018. Like I was in like a apartment. Like,
Why are they called apartments when they're all stuck together?
I asked that question a long time
True,
ago.
honestly.
So
Why do you drive on parkways but park on driveways? It's just all sorts of unknown things.
it's interesting. So I had somebody tell me, like, I did a drum cover, which it ticked me off and it kind of steered me away from doing, like, this is a music channel. Like, I'm doing stuff musically. I never said this was a bass channel ever. My bio says I am a musician. I play bass and drums or whatever. That's what my about me says. And that was from day one. I did that when I didn't know what the hell YouTube was. I just said, here's my bio. I play bass and drums, or I'm a musician first, or something like that. And I played a cover. It was back when Suicide Squad came out, and it was Sucker for Pain. I did that cover on Electronic Kit, and they was like, that sounded cool, but nobody wants to hear you play the drums, dude. I'm here for bass. Like, they said it on the channel, and I was like,
My brother
I
in
guess this
Christ.
is me now.
don't explode. Don't explode. They don't know who you are. They're obviously safe behind a keyboard, so you getting mad right now won't help you. It'll only be entertainment for them. Do you know them? And this is before I had the video that got millions of views. So it was like maybe 700 or 800 people that were
This is
subscribed.
a
And I was
20th of the people who are going to watch this video.
dude. And that was back before I had a skin at all, like a skin to people that just talk trash. Like, I have it set up. If you have questionable words or you use phrases, it just throws you out the queue.
Oh,
Like,
before you
can't
had
even-
the filter on?
Yeah. I don't even see it
yeah.
no more. That's, you know how many times I got called token? You know how many times I got called token?
You're
Like
way
Token
taller
Black
than
from
he
South
is.
Park? Anyway,
Oh, like okay.
yeah, because Token plays
So-
bass. He's black.
God.
I mean,
bass
that's
in his
that's
head.
kind of
Got
the
it.
that's kind of the thing in the episode.
Yeah, that's.
I don't
what
know how
they
to play
did that
bass.
for.
Token, you're black. Of course you know how to play bass. And then you just start
Go
to
to your
play it.
attic,
God damn
Bring
it.
the bass. Come to my house. All right, Token. Now give me a fat bass line. I don't know how to play bass. God damn it, Token. Give me a bass. And then he starts playing it. I was like,
And then he gets upset about it. God damn it. If only, right?
hold on. Since these kids don't understand, give me one.
Oh, I thought he was about to like pull up the clip from South Park. Nobody understands. I'm gonna pull it up. No copyright claims for Bully.
Yeah, no, man. You'll get kicked up out of here next week. No, man. Let's
Try
see.
again.
Anyway, yeah. So I put those filters on so I don't even see it. But the fact that people will be like, do this thing. Like right now, their drums, literally right there. But they're never on
Yeah,
camera.
but you're a bass channel. Why do you have that? Don't you have a guitar? Get rid of that too while we're at it.
Yeah, I have a guitar. It's right there.
You see, you just need a banner like on my channel where it just says I play bass and it looks like it was drawn in MS Paint in 2 minutes because it was.
Where it looks like.
Have you guys seen the
exactly
banner on
what
my
it is.
channel? It's great. It's iconic. It's just
Yeah.
Did you guys see
looks
that
like it was drawn by a
sweet,
3-year-old.
that
It's
sweet
fantastic.
video?
What video?
Did I see that sweet video that I shared at the end of the last bass thing? With its professional cinematography.
Oh yeah.
See the freaking outline of the square cut. Doo, 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 doo. Professional. That took 15 whole minutes to put together.
Listen, you never get that time back, baby.
Hey, it's gotten. I've shown it to 3 people and it's gotten 6 views. Let me tell you how proud I am, because that means the rest of the world has watched that video as many times as I have combined.
Yeah, very nice.
I showed it to my wife after I posted it. She goes, "I thought you were going to get someone who can play to play the music behind it." I was like, Yeah, but no. That can be the second version when someone takes pity.
Right. That reminds me. I just completely randomly thought of something, but I need to contact a guy.
He's got to contact a guy about a thing.
At a place.
Yeah, so a dude has 2 to 3
At a time.
old. He contacted me from Hondo's server. Said he was a fan of the channel. Had some Tom Nastic Infelds laying around and was like, "Yo, you want to make a video on these?" So like 2 to 3 old used Tom Nastic Infelds, and I'm gonna see how they pair up against the 15-year-old DRs.
Nice.
Does age really matter on Flatwood?
Is this a string?
Or an
I'm
11.
guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tom Nastic Infelds are a string, and I'm gonna pair them up against the DRs. Does newness or does age matter more?
Maybe you'll find somebody who has like an old Ironworks set you can test out too.
This is what's. Nah, man.
What?
I can't get rid of him. I can't do it.
What?
No,
I said you might find someone who has a set of the old Ironworks strings that everybody loved and let you
man,
try
listen,
those out. And
it's-
Bully
it's
looks
my-
up and goes, "No,
That's
Nah,
my break in case
because,
of emergency string.
ICE."
The only people that I know have them are Lobster and Bully, and I know that I think his name was Mike, the guy who ran that company, meant a lot to those guys. So I'm not
Yeah, he passed.
interested.
Chris
I don't
Volpini
think
used
that
to-
it would be ever happen unless I find him on like eBay really cheap or something.
So the person that actually worked for the company is Chris Volpini, and he's under Lobster's umbrella. And he reached out to Lob and me because he watched us to see if we wanted to be an artist, and worked out a deal. I bought him in bulk, and then Lob does a thing where he buys a bass, or she bought a bass and then she immediately swaps the strings on it, and that's
For
the strings that go
consistency.
out whenever whenever she sells the bass off. So it's always good. Now,
Until she
let's-
switched to the SITs because she wanted to keep everything level across all the tests.
I heard those.
I remember
first three
that video.
videos. I heard those first 3 videos, and I was like, "Hey, real quick, who I need to talk to?" She was, "I got you." I was like, "I bet." Anyway, Prop, what's your daily driver?
We're talking about bases.
No, car.
I have a
Oh, I thought-
Toyota Highlander. Highlander.
With quotes. It's actually a Prius, but you just slap different badges on it. It's a Toyota Highlander.
Well,
Well,
Yeah.
Depending on the year, it could actually be really cool.
I thought it was a base question, so I don't care anymore.
That's what I thought too.
Don't be that way. All right, let's see.
About to say, Prop would do great in a comedy duo as the straight man. Just
Yeah, but here's the thing, though.
no.
It's only in face. He's actually funny as hell. That's the problem. Like, he would have to hold
Abbott and
character.
Costello.
He would have to hold character. That's so funny, man.
He could just think that everyone's asking him car questions while he's doing the thing. His face will just stay right there. Just
Oh man. Let's see. Anyone here have tried or have interest in trying filter based preamps?
What, like the dark ray kind of, sort of, or is it something else?
I'm interested in knowing what exactly. Carrie's
Like,
talking
if
about.
you're thinking like Alembics,
Or
hold
like
on.
an envelope
We're
filter
going.
or something.
If we're talking about like Alembic kind of things, we're digging into the past, baby. Don't worry, there's no need for a content warning. I did have the mustache by the time this video was taken, I'm pretty sure, so we're good.
Wait, you had an Alembic?
No.
Oh,
Fuck no.
I was gonna say. Actually, you know what?
If I had an Alembic, I wouldn't be in super poverty proper.
Can I talk about
Tragically,
that?
all my
one
bases
second?
cost like $40.
I went to.
I have one
Montclair.
superpower. It is super poverty.
I went to
I
Montclair.
can't get
like,
money no matter what happens.
for
I
like
could
a,
rob a bank. I would still be in poverty.
It was like a Grateful Dead like tribute band called Dark Star Orchestra, and I mean, I don't know. I listen. I know there's people out there that like Grateful Dead. I'm not one of them, but this like the equipment that these guys had on stage it was high dollar stuff. Okay, and I could see from where I was standing, the bass player had an alembic, and he had like the worst tone dialed in that you could imagine. And I was just trying to like wrap my head around how he was able to get it to sound so bad.
A lot of
It was like
error.
it was like
Mostly
it was.
error.
Now, I know there's like vintage tone and this and that, but this doesn't even. It didn't even sound vintage. It sounded. It sounded like his bass was quacking when he played the high notes. It was bad.
That's that duck filter.
I should have taken a video, but I didn't
Real.
because I was just so amazed by how bad it was. Now, they did the thing. They played the songs the way they were supposed to sound, I guess. But boy, oh boy, was it hard to get through.
Okay. So
Here it is.
this brought something on the screen here. I'm interested in actually trying Lucid Hand as well. Like, I'd like to hop into what the heck they can do. I'd also like to get a dark glass preamp and throw it in something. That might be something I'll do later. Who knows? I'm running out of throw around bases now.
See, Bully, this is when you try. What you do is you find like that that matte black Harley Benton. You get quite a few of them, and then you pull a lob and you do just all of the different P pickup configurations that you can think of.
It's been done twice by people in the Bullyverse. Why would I do that?
That's fine. Do it again.
No,
You got all the new options. You good?
there is not new. Quit machine
You got
gun.
that.
All right, I've got
Well,
it.
if you hadn't taught him how to do it, he wouldn't do it, would he?
I don't think I taught Prop how to do that. You got to go.
That was one of the things you were doing.
No.
last
I pulled up the video that has me playing the Alembic.
Ooh, don't you look stylish? You should.
Oh yeah, I usually look like this, Bully. I'm gay.
Oh, all right. Then.
Oh, all right.
That
Had
took
to
a
do
turn quickly. All right. Did you share it with sound?
Can you not hear it?
No.
No.
Shit. Hold on.
You don't need to hear it. He looked fabulous. That's all that matters.
Honestly, true.
How much
That's
was that
awesome.
bass you were playing?
Like 11 grand.
I thought so.
Two.
And then they broke it in shipping.
What?
Yep, broken shipping.
Shoot, dang.
So
That was an insurance
somebody
claim.
bought it for like the full. I think it was like 11 or 12 grand. It was definitely 5-figure bass.
Wait. So what broke on it?
So it's a Alembic Scorpion. Here, let me pull it up. Sound or not? I don't know why it's not sharing sound, but we're just
Oh, you
not
gotta
gonna worry
actually
about
click
that.
the right one.
Yeah, I did click the actual video one. Yeah, I don't know why it's not sharing it, but
You know it. I looked at it too much.
But if you look at the bass,
Oh, my bad.
so if you look at these bottom horns, this is what broke.
Yeah.
This bottom one. Basically, it hit
Oh,
something
man.
funny in shipping, and it just snapped the horn out.
Let's say when you say broken shipping, I just imagine it arrived with a neck in one part of the box and the body in another.
It broke the whole piece off,
Yeah, and they glued it back on, but it's like, man,
and it's not the
that's
same.
tough.
That's
No.
an insurance claim against the
Yeah,
shipper.
that's an insurance claim. That's not
Absolutely.
tough at all. Actually, that's just disappointment and a refund. Really?
And a good and
For
a
the guy who
trip to a
bought it,
nice
not the
luthier.
store. The store is gonna get rolled because the store was the guys who had
Shipped
it.
it out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're about to take a whole L.
Little bit of cash back for the person, and then they visit a nice luthier who puts it in a whole bunch of like 5,000 clamps, a little bit of tight bond and a light sanding, and everybody's happy.
Those are all what's it
Yeah.
called? Aren't they? I know it doesn't affect it because it was like the horn in the back. Aren't alembics all like? Aren't they all like one piece?
No, they're like multi pieces.
Well, I mean,
But,
like,
they
what is
are,
that?
like-
Neck through? The neck through, right?
I think I think it was neck through if I remember correctly.
All right, let's see. Let's bring this out. This is to me. I just watched my review of the Harley Benton PV20. Do you still like that bass 2 years later? The answer is absolutely yes. And here is the kicker. It was nice. That's what I ended up buying again, just in a different flavor. And that bass that's in that video, I ended up giving to my what do I call him? A friend of the family. I call him Pops because he's old school. He kind of like talks cars with me and stuff like that. I show up. You can't really
Call
see,
him
so I'm like
Pops.
his hands. Yeah, his Pops. And
Hell yeah, dude.
he was trying to facilitate because he does like a studio thing and he does kind of Zydeco and play around with music and stuff. And he didn't have a bass. I was like, I'm the guy. Give me a second.
Yep.
Let's check the armory. And I was like, what you looking for? You want a jazz bass? You want a P bass, 5-string, 4-string? He was like, no, I need something solid and basic. P bass. And I put it in the bag, gave him a cord, a tuner. Boom. Take it. So it went to a good home. I know he's taking care of it. And yeah. But I ended up keeping the jazz bass over there. That's solid. I threw some Porter pickups in it. That rings like a bell. I actually need to give that more love as well. I might put the Audaire preamp in that boy. Wait a minute.
There you go.
I still have Thunder and Goldie. So I want to cannibalize?
You might have to for the greater
Thunder
good.
and Frenchie, rather. Goldie's over here.
I was
Sorry.
about to say, what are you
My bad.
talking about, Goldie?
Wait, you still have Frenchie?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I just have a broke apart. Yeah.
Oh man!
Yeah.
All right, all right.
I
That's
don't-
some deep lore right there.
Well, Thunder was
Do
my
not
first.
recite the deep magic to me, witch. I was there when it was written.
So Thunder is actually the first bass I actually did soldering work on, and that was my. It's an SX bass, so I ended up buying it for like $140 on like sale. It's normally like $179. I was like $149 for ash body maple neck block inlay bass, and it's blue. Man, get on my team. I grabbed that thing up. It was great. And I was like, you know what make this better? Noiseless Sumerian pickups, Fender joints, let's go. That's back when they were $60. I threw those in there. I was like, yeah, you know what else this thing needs? A hot preamp. So I threw in an Audaire preamp in it. It didn't fit. I had to Dremel. It was a whole thing. Anyway.
Oh, no.
Said all that to say, they're in purgatory for no reason, just because I've run out of space and I probably need to downsize for real. And
Oh, it looks like you have some room left on the wall or on the floor for some more stands or racks. You're
I'm taking donations. Okay, hold on. Offbeat 5-string. Bring it up.
what?
The offbeat 5-string.
What about it?
Play it. I want to hear it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't catch much of the live stream because I was doing something that day, I'm pretty sure. But
And while he's setting that up real quick, Jason, I had the same bass that you guys were just talking about. If you look at the price and then what you get, it's kind of like, if you want it, like, you know, it's awesome. How much is it?
PV20
Yeah, it's like, what, $120? Not even? $100
Not
bucks?
even.
Not
Mine was
even.
84. Mine was
See?
$84.
It's so cheap.
Search for a B stock.
And also, like, it doesn't feel like a toy either. All Harley
it's
Benton
solid.
instruments are very, very, very high quality for the price you pay for them.
Especially for the price you pay for them.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. Let's give us some life here. Now, this is the first thing. This thing is a short scale, and I did not know that.
The 30 or a 32?
Are you disappointed with that at all?
I didn't expect it, and I didn't
Yeah.
notice it, so that's good.
Okay.
Like it's here, and my first thought is the last fret is supposed to be here. This is my cardinal, but I'm not tripping. It did the thing. I played it Thursday, and it took a little bit of getting used to as far as where my hands need to be. But other than that, it's pretty solid. So let's see.
Oh,
Come down because it is live.
let's take a look at it real quick before you play it. I want to get a close look at that body.
Yeah, the PB20s are 99 right now.
Man,
That thing's awesome. I want it. I want to try it. 18-volt preamp. Fuck off. That thing's so bad.
I love that, dude. Come on, come on,
Come on, dude.
come on.
Oh, there's no
I started looking at their stuff, and whenever you were on live, I was watching it, and my wife was sitting there, and she kept going, "Can you get one of those?" Because her favorite color's purple. So she asked me, I'm like, I can get. She goes, "Well, it's not too expensive, is it?" I was like, damn it! I knew she was gonna ask some kind of exclusive question that would stop me. So I pull them up on Reverb, and I'm showing them to her, and she's like, "I like that. That's pretty. How much is it? Don't worry."
Oh, your wife showed up. Your wife showed up. Was like, shut the hell up. That's funny. All right. So this is tone off, EXB off. Okay, here's the controls first off. So volume, tone, EXB, EMG setups, EMG soaps, right? Or EMGX soaps. All right, so this is the neck pickup.
Wow. Shit.
So that's the neck. Here is the bridge.
What's the string spacing on it? Do you know? Like, do you know string spacing and nut width on it or not?
I do not know. I probably should ask. I didn't really get any specs for it. I just told them kind of these are the components I want. However you come up with it, cool. So
Incredible.
yeah,
Bust out a tape measure. We look this up. Fuck
You,
it.
I didn't hear you when you answered. Is it 30 or is it 32? They seem to do a lot of 32.
they do a lot of 32s. This could be it. Let's take it next to Goldie. Goldie's full. So let's go there, and then I guess go bridge to bridge.
Make the bass's kiss. That's a 32.
Yeah, it's 32.
Yeah.
So
that's
medium
gotta be
scale?
two.
Medium.
That's not bad.
I'm not tripping.
It's funny saying that now because it's not obviously the same in any other aspect, but similar in color and scale to that purple Ibanez that Sono had last time he was on. I don't remember what the name of it was, but he had one by Ibanez that's a 32-inch, like the Miezo, something like
Oh, mezzo.
almost.
Ibanez
yeah.
mezzo. Yeah.
It was purple too.
Is that short scale or is it medium scale?
It's 32.
It is?
It's a medium
Okay.
scale.
Okay.
Same
So-
as the Rascal. If you do the string through body, it uses a 32-inch scale if you go body rather than just through the bridge.
Okay. All right. So this is the bridge pickup. This is what I feel like. I feel like this is doing too much. So I'm gonna turn this down and then come back.
Whew. Yeah, we can hear it fine. Sounds awesome, actually.
Do you guys ever use strings by mail?
I've heard of them, haven't used them.
Let's say they have the SIT flats for like between $10 and $15 cheaper than SIT.
Oh wow.
So, like, I'm wondering maybe order a 5 and 6 string set to swap out, see how they are.
All right, the fucking triplet rolls. That's fucking bonkers, dude.
I was sitting there, I was like, F you proper. Anyway, it is solid. I'm waiting for these strings to kind of mellow out, and I may throw some flats on this.
Ooh.
See what happens. We'll see how it goes. This is
Don't do flats. Do
I don't know how to do it. This is just gonna be an experiment situation because all of this is gonna be just what do you call it? R&D for the people at Offbeat, so they know kind of what works, what to do, what to swap out, whatever. So I'm actually glad that I got this pick guard because I slap and I don't want to tear up this wood. There's that, and also I could take it off if I just want to aesthetically swap it and just have the screws in. So I have the option, and that's nice as well. This thing is nice though. It is nice. It does the thing. It does the thing well. I also have the close bass in Purgatory too. It's broke down from my last travel. I'm tripping. I need to put that bad boy together right fast. See how she doing. But yeah, that is the Offbeat. I don't even know. Jax maybe? I don't know what he decided to call it.
I think it's a Jacqueline or Jax model, yeah.
I think so.
I really need to stop procrastinating and be like, yo, so like when are you guys available? I live in the Springs. I want to try your stuff and I know Bully.
You could.
Personally, I know Bully.
I would do that. Or let me, I might do.
He probably says he knows Bully when he orders stuff, Luke.
I do. I throw my name around like a whore. I really do. So basically, I'm gonna start a conversation with him and include you in, introduce you, and then kind of let you take over your own way, and stuff like that. Because it's one thing to say, "Hey, I know Bully." It's another thing to say, "Hey, this dude also does this thing, and he lives close by, so he could be viable." Let's see. So let's see. There's bass. All about Carolina. Take it easy, bro. Take it easy. All about bass is thick. Let's see.
Let's just show a little bit of love to the homies in chat real quick. Everyone's out tonight. Happy Memorial Day, everybody, you know? Thanks for spending the night with us, you know, talking about bass and chopping it up.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing. And I do not take y'all for granted. I don't take the panel for granted. Y'all could be doing anything else, and y'all pull up early. Like, I didn't have anything to talk about. There's nothing bass related I did, like, other than actually groove. Yeah, man. Plug going back in there. I got to do that at least once. Oh, yeah. Let's see. So, oh, wait. Thanks for answering my question on the follow-up. Is there enough of a difference in a Fender P bass and a Harley Benton P bass? I've heard most P basses are the same. That's wrong. However,
So, me as the one-speed connoisseur that I am, holding my pretty much my number
Yeah,
one
your
one speed
signature
right
bass.
here.
That's what you was
Yeah,
about
my
to say.
signature ass bass.
So,
No, not all P bases are the same. Some of them are great, some of them are shit. The
Very true.
biggest thing that you will pay for when going up in price brackets, for the first about $1,000, you will get better hardware, better electronics, just better quality materials all the way around, as well as better QC. The moment you start leaving $1,000 or maybe even 1,500, you stop paying for parts and start paying for quality control and quality of the instrument and quality of wood. This can go up to, if you have Federa money and really just fuck you money, you could buy a Federa P base, and it's probably going to be the nicest base you've ever touched in God's green earth.
maybe.
It'll also cost you about $5,000. So, pros and cons, right? So you got to find a P base that fits your budget. I am a big fan of the Fender Player Series P bases for something that's a nice mid-budget that I would gig tomorrow. As soon as I get back from California, I'm probably going to sell the Yamaha and start funding for a buttercream P bass that I had a couple of years ago and have gigged with, and then sold like a dumbass to buy, of all things, a Music Man Caprice. High quality instrument, low quality output. So yeah, the Harley Benton stuff's good. I would have it as a for fun base. You could probably gig with it as is. It's not like it'll cause any major issues unless it does.
Here's
But
a better
you get
comparison.
reliability when you go up.
So here, let's just take Fender off the table. Let's say you're trying to figure out whether or not to drop a wad or take the more cost-effective route. I would throw, if you actually just got it to throw it out like that, I would take the Squier Sonic series or the Harley Benton P bass. I would check those out because those are swinging in the same weight class. When you're talking Fender, and then you talking Harley Benton, that's basically a $900 difference or a $500 difference depending on how up in Fender you trying to go. So,
yeah. Or you could get a Sire P bass.
you can definitely do that and just squash the whole shadow. You definitely could do that too.
And those are pretty good.
Yes, they are.
And if you get lucky on the used market, you can save a lot too.
Like, that's my Fender P.
One of them.
Yeah. That's good.
My Fender P bass and my Fender P bass. Next to it is my Fender P bass.
That's the dream for me. Just like, yeah, here's my Fender P bass. Here's my David Taylor. Oh, my David Taylor, if I had one. Here's my Fender. Here's my Squier one. And it's probably gonna be this one. Dinkelberg stole my DTG.
So does that make Bully your Dinkelberg? If I had this Fender P bass, Bully the Kid.
I mean, he's got the Miami Blue 5-string that I really want, and then he also has the Daphne Blue 4-string AVRI2 that I would really want. He also, yeah.
And when you're looking for a P bass, he's got Goldie, and Goldie.
Yeah. Goldie's cool. I would probably just
Goldie's
have two,
cool.
not three.
Actually, speaking of Goldie, Carolina Big says that Goldie has more P's than the Green Giant, which I love. That's such a top-notch comment.
Okay, I had to figure out where the heck you talk about the vegetable cake. Okay, all right.
But you know what? Goldie does have more P's than the Green Giant.
Yeah, man. When you gonna do something crazy, do something crazy, damn it. Let's see. They generally sound the same though. So yes and no, but also you made the point, Floof, that I agree with, that as far as spending more money, usually, unless it's Gibson, you probably will get better quality.
Nah, no need to cough. Just say Gibson's dog shit because they are. Gibson hates
bassists. But Gibson loved bassists so much. They had a whole bass there when Bully went.
A whole one, and guess which
it
one
was a Steinberger. That doesn't even fucking count.
Thank you for saying that.
It was the Steinberger. It was the Steinberger.
It was the Steinberger, half of a bass.
It was one of the basses of all time.
It really was.
I mean, it was half of the bases of all time. I don't think they count as a whole base. There's not much there.
If that's the color that I think it is, fire. Yeah,
Alright,
nah,
let's
that's
see.
the Music Man Antigua. Gas.
Let's see what we got going. Hold up. If only I had 3K, and then sort of like it for Music Man Nick profile. What's wrong with the Music Man Nick profile? Gibson, space players, okay. They do be dog shit.
They really do.
Wow.
Like, here's the thing. Gibson had one stint where they made good bases in the 70s. It was the G3. It was the Ripper. It was the Grabber. Those are great bases. Those were bases made for base players. Then they went back to making the Thunderbird and the EB3 and the EB1
Which are
and
cool
the EB Go
in
Fuck
theory.
Yourself.
I
They're
mean,
cool
you know,
in
we
theory.
had they had some bases that worked out, and then they realized that they no longer had something that you could use by gravity to attack the person standing to your left or right.
Mhm.
So we had to make everything headstock heavy.
Mhm.
Need some Goto Rezo heavies to go on there, make the headstocks weigh 3 times as much.
But yeah, Chris, I saw what base you're talking about, and I was this close to pulling the trigger on that base because for a Jackson, and on a side note, I don't like Jacksons. I don't like the way they look. I don't like their headstocks.
What?
The Adam Blackstone 5-string signature is like total class. Total
So
class.
What you
Is
you
it the one
on,
that I'm
man?
thinking of?
What you on? What happened? Okay, so what type?
Yeah, it is.
Are you talking 80s Jackson headstock? Is that what you're
Gladys.
talking about?
Whatever that that
The pointy.
headstock. Yeah, I hate that. I hate
mean,
that.
You gotta have a thing, right? I don't
And I'm not trying to
necessarily
yuck anyone's yums either, right? But I don't know. It throws off the entire look. Okay, so what do they call that? The jack and backer. I like the way the body looks on that base.
That's not what they call it, but
I don't
it
like
is
the way
what it's called.
Yeah, I don't like
Listen.
that. I think the
Jack your
headstock
back off.
Yeah, it totally throws off the whole look of that base. I like the headstocks on the Spectra series, but if they can like do the headstock that they have for the Adam Blackstone signature on all their bases, I'd probably have one.
Like, I have to look this up.
He is kind of right. Jackson headstocks are pretty uggo. I can't even disagree.
I mean, but
This
have
is-
you
spitting
seen
bars.
the giant fork that is a Dean headstock?
Yeah, but I don't buy Deans.
Can I
don't
interest
buy
you
Deans.
in base
Buy a
playing?
Dean.
Can I interest you in
Neither do
base
I.
playing while going hunting for frogs?
Whilst, indeed. Well, for S and G's, I was gonna get the neon joints. You know how they had the green one, the yellow, and the pink one, right? I was gonna get the pink one and then flip it and actually make it dope.
There's no way to do it though. Lobster
How?
tried that before you, and she
How?
failed.
Oh, the Dean Zone. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the danger zone, the one with the green fretboard. That's such a hunk of shit.
The green or pink. See, what you do is you
Or
get
pink, true.
what you do is you
Got the
do
pink
like
one.
I did with the EHBs. You get one of each and then swap the necks.
I mean, that
Or you could
is-
just not buy one.
Wait, did you actually do that?
But they're on. I'm pretty sure you can get 2 of them for like $5 used because I think they're only like $100 new. So
I could
I think
probably get it super cheap for my job. We have one in the guitar center I work at. It is so dog.
it's been there for
ugh.
5 years because no one who's 16 has come in and decided they had that little money.
No one who's 16 and no, dude, you don't understand. None of the employees there, including myself, are like, we will gladly sell you this because, like, you have to distinctly
We
want it
have
so
to
badly.
save you. We have to save you from yourself right now.
You don't understand. That's how bad this thing is.
I remember when I went into a guitar center the first time when I was buying a bass, and I walked in and I was like, "Hey, I'm buying a bass," and the guy was like, "Okay," and then just looks at me like I was like, "So, I've never played one. I need to know a good one. He's like, oh, how much money you want to spend? I was like, I don't know that should be your first question. Like, I told you I haven't played. Maybe you should ask like what kind of music I'm gonna play. He was like, how much do you need to spend? I was like, not too awful much. Get a sub 4, Sterling sub 4. And me not knowing anything, I'm looking at the wall and I was like, that one looks cool. He goes, you don't want a Thunderbird. They're awful. And I was like, but it looks cool. He goes, not really. You want the sub 4.
Well,
That dude
I'll be
was
honest
I
with
will
you.
agree with every
He-
Thunderbird
He was
connoisseur
shooting
out
you
there.
straight. You just didn't like the delivery.
Oh, and that was the thing. But the thing is, like, I look
He did
back
give
at
you
it
good
now,
advice.
and he did, and I look back at it now, and I'm kind of irritated though because it was the only decent Thunderbird. It was used, and it was one of the Pro 4 that were like the neck through that had the actual bridge, not the
Yes.
3-screw bridge.
I have the 5-string version of that one you're talking about.
Yeah, and this one was a 4, and it was used, and it had to have had some sort of like there was a chunk missing out of the headstock. Can't imagine why. And
Crazy.
they had it for like $250, and he was like, "You want this sub 4?" And I was like, "But this one's $50 cheaper." He's like, "Yeah, it's because it's used." I was like, "So why don't I want this?" And I guess at this point, like because I asked 3 questions about the Thunderbird, he had just decided I was going to buy it. And he was like, "That's fine if you want it." And I'm like, I'm just asking questions. Like, you don't walk onto a car lot and go, "Hey, I'm looking for something purple," and then all of a sudden they go, "Well, you're not interested in the right thing." So
Oh, shoot.
I ended up getting the sub 4. I was like, okay, this is what the guy it's got 1 pickup. That one's got 2. That's probably more difficult. Because, of course, I was coming from an electric and acoustic guitar. So I was like, yeah, there's a distinct difference between the sounds of the 2 pickups. Like, sure, this is fine. So, and then I go back later and I'm like, I wonder if they still have that. No, the Thunderbird was gone. And I would have loved that.
Hindsight 2020, like I think you made the right choice. And he
Oh,
was
yeah.
he gave you some pretty solid advice there, because I think I would probably say the same thing. If I
Oh,
was
yeah.
in his shoes, I'd be like, hey, no, don't get that
Saving
one.
you from
Get the
yourself.
sub. Yeah.
I'm about to say this was,
Trust
and this
me,
was
brother, I'll
long
try
enough
to help
ago. I'm about to say this was long enough ago that it was kind of the thing of like Harley Benton wasn't a thing. So
Right.
it was like you're getting something cheap. I guess you could go. Maybe I could have gone online and gotten a Glary, but like it was get something in a store. There you go. This is your option.
I didn't know what all the buttons did. When do I ever experiment?
I just-
I was like,
I just like that it kept changing. And like the first one that you did, I was under the bottom, so I was behind the comments. It was great. Right here.
What is that thing?
Yeah. I am David.
That thing sucks.
Aw, now I'm
I've
not.
tried one. They suck.
What is it?
Is that a-
So,
is that a
this
Dean?
Is a Dean. This is a Dean.
That's a
little
Dean?
button.
That,
Yeah.
Tragically,
so did they
How much
just,
is that?
Did they run out of money to do a whole pit guard?
Cheap.
So
Yo,
Hell,
get
why
out of
is
here.
that yeah, get out.
Get out of here.
what does it say?
That's-
A $60 price drop, and then we made it the most random price we could think of. $13.59. You know, an easy to remember price.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just wake up
I
and go,
haven't
"Man,
run
that
across
base is
a
13.59."
Dean. I was like, oh, maybe. Well, maybe.
No,
Oh man, that's
it's like the Orange O
insane.
base. It's like, man, this looks like it could be cool, and then it.
Oh, you gotta respect how somebody just presents their stuff. Like, you know what'll make this sale here? If I do this to it, I need right now to have this. in
Guitar Land.
You know, if no one buys this in time, I will get struck by lightning from
I like
this
reverb
spot.
listings where like the people are taking pictures of the stuff they're trying to sell and you can see their feet.
Mm,
That always gets me.
like
don't
this.
don't be a toe connoisseur. Not on stream, man. We can't.
That
be
one
having
always
that.
gets me.
I like how it apparently the control cavity is a mirror on
Yes.
that because you could see the ground
Yes.
reflected.
That is true.
You know, in
That's
case your
that's
hair
a-
gets messed up while you're on stage, you just
that's a
lift your
premium.
bass and
That's a
That's a
premium
Dean
feature.
too.
Yes,
no,
it's a
Again,
premium.
no,
tragically.
Yes.
It's a Dean USA
It's a custom shop.
Oh my God! Get out of town.
And it's from
Get
the
out of town.
2024 NAMM show.
Like one of
Might
my
be the best
favorite
thing to
things
make.
with Dean was after I'd gotten the sub, I was like, you know what? I want to get more than one base. Like I want to see what kind of play the field. And I was looking and I saw that they had they call it the Z because if they called it an Explorer, they'd get sued. Which I mean, they got sued anyway. But I saw it, and I think they were only like $150 at the time. So I was like, $150. It looks kind of cool. I'll buy that. I got it. It was awful, but I got it, and I get it out of the package, and I put it on my hanger, and I looked at it, and I was like, in hindsight, it must have been helpfully engineered by Fender because the strings were like the gold foil, like they were on the E. There was like an acre's worth of space, and then on the G, it was off the side of the neck, like not even above the frets. So I get a hold of Dean. I'm like, hey, I bought this, but the nearest Guitar Center is like an hour and a half, 2 hour drive from me, and I'm not paying for shipping. Like, how do y'all want to do this? And they were like, oh, it's simple. Take the strings off, unbolt the neck, and like not all the way, and then just shove the neck sideways to the way it needs to go, like hard, but not hard enough to break it, and then tighten it back down, and it should be fine. And to be fair, I did what they said, and it did pretty much straighten the neck. But as soon as I got done with it and played it, and it played, I was like, you know what? I don't trust this anymore. Like, it has enough play in the neck pocket that I could change it by like 3 degrees just by loosening and hitting it.
Yeah.
Quality.
Mm.
Quality. And then your CEO's mother takes over the company and you have to fight about it.
Dude, I've learned a few things now.
How much you want to buy a Dean, right?
No, man, I'm straight on that. Okay. Number one, Cyrus coming. Cyrus coming. That's nice. You said
Hopefully
you're getting
into
the Z
August.
first?
No, all I have ordered is that F10.
Okay. Great. Well,
If you're
I
wanting a
haven't
Z,
gave
you better get that ordered.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, though. If I cannot buy that and still get all the shebang bang from a base I have already, then do I?
You and I
really?
want the same one though of the Z. We both want the pink 5.
Yeah. 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 But I also want to find a reason to put 5-pole Aguilar humbuckers in a bass. Who the hell? I mean, I have one in the Sterling, but what I don't have is 2 of them. So,
You have a Dremel?
yes.
You can make room.
I'm not about to make an idiot bass out of my bass.
Did somebody
Well,
say
but
it
here's
is
the
this?
thing. You want the
feel a certain type of
5-pole.
way.
You make
It's
it.
got flats on
you
it right
have-
now.
You have the 5. You already have because it has the M, right? The MM.
Yeah.
It has the Music Man. So what you do is you go through and you put an Aguilar 5-string P above it.
Like right next to the pickup.
No,
too.
not right above it.
Yeah.
Above it.
Just like right,
no.
like
In the
borderline
sweet
connected
spot.
to it. They
In
scrub.
in the sweet spot, as it were.
Oh,
Like the P-base sweet spot.
So do both. Put one in the sweet spot and then put one right below that.
Yeah. Like
So you want
And
to?
then
Here's
put
how
one-
you want to do it.
then
You
put
wanna
one
have the Music
under
Man in
the-
sweet spot.
there. That's what you want to do.
Then put one under the Music Man pickup.
Yeah, but you got to turn it like this because it ain't gonna fit into the hole. You're playing
Yeah,
Tetris.
That'll be fine.
Literally, what we're trying to do is
Just
if you
connect
take-
wires to random places. It'll be its own.
Listen, if you just hear me out now. If you take the P pickup and instead of having it, this is the strings here. Instead of having it like so, let's do that. Instead of having it like that, you take it and then you put it like that, and then you put another one like that. It's full coverage. You have so many pole pieces. The magnet, it'd be so crazy.
So what you do is you find like 4, well, in this case, 5 of the 3 section, the first part of the P, and you turn all of them sideways, and then you have 3 pole pieces for each string.
Each string, yeah.
And just
yeah.
run all that and
Yeah.
run all that in parallel.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely could just volume, tone. Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh no! Wire all of them as one pickup. You have a
Oh.
3 pole set music. You have a Music Man.
Oh, it's you got a man's man.
Yeah, the Music Man. Music Man cuts. He mixes it.
Calm
with
down,
love.
Boomhire. Goddamn, got a doggone music man.
I mean, there are a
Music.
few different companies that have put. I don't know what the proper term is, but like three sets. I don't remember what the, because we have the double, which is a humbucker, but then there are like some electric guitars that have 3, like a 3-part pickup. There you go.
Listen, the only thing that I would do now is basically buy a Bootsy Collins bass, and that's 5 J pickups and LED lights. That's the final frontier. That's the final boss.
Bass.
Up, down, left, right, select, start. That right there is gonna give me all the guns.
The Konami code.
That's the same. That's the level select code for Sonic too.
Oh, it is.
Also, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Which one?
Mm-hmm.
Sonic.
I think it's part 2.
Sonic 2.
Yeah.
That's a banger. I could just skip to the end. I don't know
I
how
think
it
it's.
ended. I just
Oh,
stopped.
wait.
playing.
What did you say? What did you say it was?
It was the
Sonic 2.
Konami code.
What was the code? What's the Konami code?
Up, down, left, right, select, start.
Oh, see, it's up,
left, right,
down,
power.
left, right, A start for Sonic 2.
Yeah,
And you get the
Konami's
sound
up,
test.
down, left, right, A, B, start, select.
Okay.
I love video games.
What's
Game
really
Shark-
funny, back in like the early 2000 teens, mid 2000 teens, when Google had they had a Google game store before everything was in the Play Store. If you opened the Google Game Store and you swiped up, swipe down, left to right, it would pop up an A, B, a start and a select button on your screen, and if you hit them in order, it would just say, congratulations, you've unlocked the code, and then that was it. Or you used to be able to type it in on Google, and it would say, congratulations, you've unlocked unlimited free Google searches.
Man, I wish I could go back in time and get that. I missed out.
Yeah. Now that I mean, I've done it on my account, so if they ever start charging, I'm holding them to it.
You should. And you should
We're
use
gonna
that.
start charging 1 cent per search. Not me, you aren't.
No. Because you know what? It might turn into that. And
No,
I use
they just
Google a
collect
lot.
They just collect enough of our information that we're all worth a collective 78 cents that they can.
I had to Google how to get rid of slugs because the back of my house is covered in them every morning. I don't know where they're coming from. Well, you think no, it's a problem. No, it's a problem. It's bad. They're everywhere.
You get some salt water.
1 or 2 is fine, but
Pour
it's
it
like
down the side of your house.
It's like dozens and dozens of them every day.
Hopefully, you don't want plants growing near the side of your house because
that's
that.
Yeah, they're eating everything.
Okay.
You go to Walmart and get one of those fly hunting salt shooting shotguns, and you just stand back there when they start crawling up the house. Ah!
Those things are fun, bro. Let me tell you something. It's that, the electronic, the bug zapper,
electronic fly swatter.
Tennis racket, like it's in the shape of a tennis racket. Oh, bro!
You sneak up on somebody when they're not paying attention, get them in the ear. It's a great time.
Dog, let me tell you something. My backhand, I was out there barbecuing, queuing it up. I seen him, it's like zip, zip. I said, all right, ho. Click. I got you. Ace. Oh, 40 love.
We were talking
boy.
about fun stuff on video games. Did you guys know Duck Hunt was a 2-player game?
Yes.
Yep.
You can control the duck. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How I got the high score.
I found that out by accident.
Oh, I found it out by accident too because I stepped on a controller while playing, and
That's
then I got a
exactly
piece of
how I
tape.
did it.
Then I got a piece of tape and I taped down so the duck always flew to the bottom corner, and I just point right at the corner. Although you can cheat even better than that, just point the sensor of the gun at a light bulb. The
Wait,
way that
really?
it works, the way that the sensor works is it reads whether what it's pointing at is white light. Whenever you pull the trigger, your brain tells your eyes that the screen flashes white for a gunshot, but it doesn't. It flashes black, and only the duck is in white.
Mm.
So if that sensor sees white, it wins. So if you just take one of those sensors and point it at a light
Shoot a
bulb
light
and
bulb.
just pull the trigger, it just automatically you see the duck drop.
That's funny.
That's really
That's
funny.
genius.
Instantaneous death of duck.
Flying to the light, huh? Go ahead.
All right. On that note, I'm gonna go to sleep now.
I was
It's
just
been
about
real,
to say that. My
fellas.
babies just
Yeah.
they came to me and said, "Dad, we're going to bed."
It's tapping out too.
What?
Catching up to everybody.
Anyway, I I didn't get blasted, so now I can play Ghost of Tsushima because they going to bed. I still got drink and fried shrimp. It's about to be great, man.
Thank
Hey,
goodness.
thank y'all. Thank y'all for being here. This has been hilarious and also fun. Thank y'all to everybody that's in the chat. And where can they find you? Prop.
YouTube. Right there. Search that. If you find me, good job.
That right there. You, Flooferstein. Where can they find you?
It's actually Floofenheimer. But you
Whatever.
can call me Floof Dash the Bassist. That's where you'll find me on YouTube. You usually find my Instagram through there. I've got a Patreon if you don't want to wait for my videos up until June 9th that I have them going right now. Then you could do that. If you don't, then just wait. They'll all come out eventually. But yeah, I have that now. So if you want,
All right.
all money
Floofinator.
going into the channel will basically go towards the dumb shit that we buy to review on the channel. So
Appreciate that, Floofington. Travis, we know how this is going to go.
There. Well, you remember I put one. I made one so I could upload the base space video.
It's live.
true.
Yeah, I put the link
You
of
put
it is
in the last one? Oh.
yeah.
Oh, I need this.
As soon as you ended it, I put it in the chat. It was I think the first chat.
Hold on.
The user is at 00x ninja because that account was my original YouTube account from oh god 20 some odd years, I guess, like however long ago Google accounts were
Is that what
originally
you're
made.
on right now? Is that the channel you're like using right now?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Everyone subscribe to Travis Williams' channel.
Hey, the weirdest thing
Yeah.
when I uploaded the video, it was like your channel history or whatever. You guys know what it is. I didn't. And it was like I had 5 subscribers. And I was like, how do I have subscribers with no videos and nothing going on?
So hold on. So say it again. It's what now?
00, the letter X, the word ninja. At least it says at that. I'm guessing that's how they would find it if they wanted to.
I definitely want to, and it's not pulling up, and I'm getting frustrated.
No, you have to if you type it in the search, it'll try to correct it apparently because I just did it, and then you click no, I'm actually searching for what I typed, and there's literally one result.
00
Aha!
X
X
Ninja.
NINJA. And then say no, I meant what I typed. That's what it did for me anyway. Oh gosh, the glare. There we go.
No, I do not mean that. Okay. So it looks like there aren't any many great matches for. Oh, evidently.
It's
Dang
weird.
it.
I just searched it on my phone and there it was.
Oh, darn you. Dang it. I am upset at this. Whatever. All right. I'll find you when I have time. Now Ghost of Tsushima. Thank y'all for watching. Dang it, Chris L found it.
I'm about to say, if you search it, it'll say search instead for, and you have to click the search instead for right at the top. And then it is right there, me.
00
Chris L has found it.
Ninja. It's old Travis Williams. Got you.
Hey, what do you know? There's a
Nice.
whole video. And by
Hell
a
yeah.
whole video, I mean 31 seconds of me breathing into a microphone while talking first thing in the morning. So my voice.
It's quality
sounds extra
content. It's 31 seconds of high quality
Spam.
content. I don't know why you
Best
wouldn't want to
content
watch
you've
it.
ever seen, honestly.
Absolutely. 100%.
Spam. Forever spammed.
I don't appreciate you picking on the bongo like that, but, you know, whatever.
good. You tell me a bass that looks more like the saucer section of the NCC 1701 or 2.
I have no idea what any of that means.
Okay, well, that's NCC 1701. I believe that one would have been the NCC 1701D,
I have no clue.
right, Bully?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
The Enterprise, Star Trek.
Yes.
Hence why,
Ooh,
if you listen to
Did I
it,
ask you this? Are you Kirk or Picard? Oh, come on, bro. I expected more from you.
to my ready room. Make it so, number one.
All right. Fair enough.
Actually, he was the voice of Emperor Uriel Septim in the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. That's a little bit of
Well, that's your one.
trivia for you.
Okay. All right. We'll tap into that in the future. You need to figure out what you into. I know what Fluke's into. He's no.
Well,
I don't.
they're-
Actually don't.
So
know what
at
Fluke's
least
into.
2 people must have listened to you, Flu, or to you proper, because my subscriber count has increased by 25%. I now have
I'm running
10
up.
Holy
Running
double digits.
Brother in Christ, you are going crazy.
25% jump in 30
You're
seconds.
You're gonna be
That's how long the video
monetized
was.
in no time. Hang in
This
there.
with the-
Keep doing it.
It's just going to be this video, and then
Basically by tomorrow.
each of you guys are going to play like a Star Trek theme, and I'm going to put it to the background of it, and then it's just going to be the same video with each backing track. That's it.
Get
Just
out.
the
Sir. Get out. Anyway, I'm about to go. Let's see. Fly just went through the room. Anyway,
I don't even know what that means, but I
It's-
agree.
when you have a jump in, it does like a whole like diagram thing, and it'll just spike randomly, or whatever.
I'm sure that somewhere I could look at it.
On YouTube Studio, when you see today's date, it's gonna go. It's gonna be like pew,
Off the chart. They're gonna have
Off
to
the
make the chart
chart.
bigger for you.
Is that somewhere that I actually click on, or is that
It's
is
an
it on the
app.
website?
There's an app you can
Oh.
download.
That's
Anyway.
too much work.
So let me let y'all go, and we will hopefully do this next week.
Absolutely.
down.
Wait, what's next week?
I might have 12
Yeah,
subscribers by
I
then.
think I'll be good.
Oh man.
The following week, I'm gonna be on vacation, so I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the
Nice.
next base
Cool.
hang.
So I'm on vacation from the 1st through the 9th. So you'll catch me either on the 2nd or not until the 16th. So I'm going away for a bit, everybody.
All right.
Today's my last day of vacation.
I feel bad for you.
It's okay. I took the middle day of my vacation at work because they needed me.
That's wild. I'm not.
Yeah. No.
So I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one. This is the end of the stream.
Bye.
Peace.